Canada's Public Safety Minister Ralph Goodale speaking today in Toronto, where he just happens to be hosting security ministers from G7 countries. The theme of their meeting is building a more peaceful and secure world. And it comes just a day after the van attack in the very same city. Goodale thanking his counterparts today for their offers of support, especially as the investigation into the massacre unfolds.
The investigation that is underway is still in its very early hours, but thus far there is no discernible connection to national security, and I thank our American friends and all of you around the table for your offers of support and collaboration.
The security ministers meeting today to discuss threats, both domestic and foreign, and how to prevent acts of violence. The gathering planned well ahead of yesterday's deadly attack along a bustling stretch of Toronto's Yonge Street. Included in the ministers' talks today were leaders from big tech and social media companies, including Twitter, Facebook, and Google, which are part of the Global Internet Forum to Counter Terrorism. In an update the tech group posted in December, it said it's created a database that could be used to identify extremist content, which contains 40,000 videos and images. At the White House today, Donald Trump hosted a grand welcome ceremony for French President Emmanuel Macron, both leaders sending their condolences to Toronto.
I also want to express our deepest sympathies to the Canadian people following the horrendous tragedy in Toronto that claims so many innocent lives. Our hearts are with the grieving families in Canada.
À la terrible attaque survenue hier à Toronto.
Macron also spoke with Justin Trudeau over the phone last night. And Trump tweeting to Trudeau saying Americans stand with you and all of Canada using the hashtag TorontoStrong. Back to our side of the border, this week's gathering of both security and foreign ministers from G7 countries comes ahead of the G7 summit in Charlevoix, Quebec this summer. Trudeau was asked this morning about plans to keep leaders safe when they meet June 8th and 9th.
We will, of course, always reflect on what we can do better, what we need to do. But as we know, this hasn't changed the overall threat level in Canada, and we will continue to make sure that both participants, residents, and all citizens are safe during the G7 and during any event of that kind.
As our PM mentioned, Canada's national terrorism threat level does remain unchanged. It's at medium, which means a violent act of terrorism could occur. It's been at this level since the Parliament Hill shooting in October 2014.